Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Our starting pitcher in this one, Elmer Rodriguez. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Yohendrick Pinango now at the plate. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx.
Let's go, Yankees!
The next pitch misses. Ball 2. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground, out to short. Volpe throws to first in time. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog. Facing a lineup like this keeps you on your toes. You have to make plays for your pitcher. This offense always seems to apply pressure. Plus, if they run the bases hard, it just adds another dimension to their game.
Right through there for a strike. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some hitters in your lineup that make contact.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 5, Dalton Varsho.
So a man at first. Now at the plate, Dalton Varsho. The 0-1. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Oh. The 1-2. Oh. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Line drive, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Batting fifth, the first
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Sosa.
Two aboard, 2 outs. In the air, right field. Jones settles under it, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back after this on the show. back in New York. And the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman. What do we have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And the 1-0.
No, that's a ball.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next pitch is outside. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
The 0-1. Out to short. He gets there with the slide. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
One out man at first. So up next for New York, Aaron Judge. Big time power.
That's the ball.
Man at first, one away. And Judge spoils that one. The 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one way outside. 3-2 now. Rice, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with a righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. That one missed. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. On the ground right side, Schneider. And that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in New York, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
Ball 1.
Ball to strike.
No, that's a ball.
And that one is downstairs. 3 balls and a strike. Swung on, popped up on the infield. One up, one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Ball 1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Grisham on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Brandon Valenzuela.
Brandon Valenzuela next up for the Blue Jays. Ball 1, no strikes. Out towards right center field. Jones on the move to the gap and makes the grab. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jr.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Batting sixth,
And a quick
the
out,
third
number
baseman.
one.
Great job of pitching at the upper and lower parts of the strike zone while changing speeds. Just a clinic right there, and it resulted in a pretty quick punch out. Couple fastballs up high to lead off the at-bat. And that pretty much makes you vulnerable to everything as a hitter when you fall behind 0-2, especially something like a splitter down low.
Hey!
He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them.
Ball.
Here's a 1-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting seventh, the right fielder,
Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. Fastball is outside. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second.
Ball. High.
That one misses. 3-1 now. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And a payoff pitch. That's a good
Ball
at bat
forward, take
right
your
there. He was down early in that plate appearance.
Batting eighth,
Works the walk.
shortstop,
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And a foul ball. Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. Jones off of first with two away. Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Davis Schneider.
Come on, Yankees. No, that's a ball.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Fastball for a strike at 95. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Here we go, Elmer.
Vladdy now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. J.C. Escarra stepping in now for the Yankees. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off left side. Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Let's go, Trent.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Here we go, Trent.
And that's in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
Sosa takes it to the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the
Next for
third.
the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22.
So up next, Ben Rice. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
Hey!
The 0-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Go, Yankees!
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That is the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. On to the 4th, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 0-2. and in. Look out.
Ball two.
What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Go ahead run on base. Lenny Sosa, the next to hit. Flied to right his first time. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 now. And that's outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. One away, tie game, go ahead run stands at first. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Dunks one into left. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Late swing, fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. On the ground to third. Over to Jazz. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom 4, Aaron Judge. Stepping in now for the Yankees. And ball 1 to Judge.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Hit on the ground to short. Gets it to first. One out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Yankees.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. No runs allowed yet. I think he'll probably keep this approach.
The Yankees hitless so far in the game. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Well struck right field. And it's off the wall. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
All over that one right there. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Slider clips the corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Runner edges away at second.
Ball one.
Man at second. Stays alive. 1-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
That's a ball.
The Yanks with a chance to score first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one fouled off. In there at the knees. Man on second, 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That's a really good take.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Bellinger up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Three-two. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Spencer Jones getting ready to hit. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And that is out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Bellinger at third. McMahon at first. 2 out of the inning. The 1-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Center field. And the inning is over. 2 left on. We're headed to the 5th. No score. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Tapped softly on the ground. Volpe on the run, throw to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
A nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Fouled off. He was late. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
0-2 now. In the dirt. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a 1-2. Inside, almost got him. Here's a 2-2. On the ground, right side. To Volpe at second for 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. Down the right field line and a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
Everything came together for him. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike 3. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're dialed into the show. Back in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon. And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Just missed.
That's inside.
Three-0 down. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And the 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Runner on the go. Swing and a pop-up. Clement. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent.
Now here's Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Yariel Rodriguez getting loose out there. Fluhart getting cranked up as well. The 1-0.
So knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
2-0. And a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Quick toss to first. Volpe back in on a dive. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. That's in there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You know, nights like this, when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put them in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Dan Wright.
Swing and a foul out of play. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the bullpen looks to be springing into action. Jake Bird appears to be getting loose. Doval getting loose as well. And there's the strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The 1-0. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, number 12, Jesus Sanchez.
So up next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a foul straight back. Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh.
2 down, nobody on. That one lifted to left. Judge under it. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto,
now for the bottom of the
number
6th,
29,
and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yariel Rodriguez.
They know that he can get a right-hander
Leading
out,
up
but
for
he's in
the
position
Yankees,
to face a couple
the
of
right
lefties this
fielder,
inning.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Joe Mantiply, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Rogers also getting ready. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on the go. Yeah, that's fouled off. Rolled slowly to first, and that's a foul ball. The Yankees with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Oh, right to the backstop. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Pinungo ranging back, brings it in. Runner tagging from first to third. Both runners able to move up. Aggressive play, and it's second and third now. One away.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Pitch gets away. No movement on the base. It's ball one. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Another 1-2. Hard hit into the gap, should bring in two. One runs in, another comes in to score, and they lead by two. It's a two-run double, and they have the lead.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Yariel Rodriguez won't go any further. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Mason
Blue Jays,
Fluhardt taking
number
over on the
68.
mound.
And that's a big potential run out there in
Fluhardt.
second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. Just missed. Fluhardt, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. That's too low. Ball 3.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swing, and he popped it up. Jimenez under this one. 2 away down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Yo, that's a ball.
McMahon at second with 2 down. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1.
No, that's high.
Man on second, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's inside. Full count now. J.C. Escara on deck for the Yankees. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The kick, the 3-2. And he walked it. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. J.C. Escara stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball. Low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. Off the mark there. 3-1.
Throw it out there on the mound. He's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. And the tying run is on base.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Mason Fluharty departs, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for
Braden
Toronto,
Fisher on
number
the pitch here.
63,
How'd you like
Braden
this? Summoned
Fisher.
from the bullpen, playing the Yankees, bases loaded.
That one's in there. That's strike one. Grisham wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
The 1-1. And fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Bases loaded, 2 down. Bounce to third. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Lenny Sosa.
Sosa.
Fouled off down the right side.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Here's the 0-2. Ground ball right side. Chisholm. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the third baseman.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Laser could be extra bases, and that's going to get into the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Elmer Rodriguez won't go any further tonight.
Well, Boog, as he leaves, he's got a shot at his first MLB win. He's going to need the rest of that staff to step up and preserve this narrow lead, though.
New pitcher on here, Jake Bird.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Here's Andres Jimenez, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The Yanks holding on to a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one ripped but foul. And the 0-2. Got him looking. That's That's a strikeout.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Outside, ball 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position.
Oh.
There's the strike. Tying run at the plate. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Right side, hard hit. And that is the inning. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 2 and the Jays nothing. It's an AL East back at Yankee Stadium. Bottom of the 7th, Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Fisher is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Got it. Nice grab. 1 down.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Judge comes up empty there. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
The 1-1. That one found hard the other way.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the second out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Cody Bellinger.
No, that's a ball.
Misses
No,
just
that's a
off
ball.
the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Now all even up. And that skips into dirt. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. What a play. Inning over. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. But they're on top 2-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And now for the Jays, Davis Schneider. This is the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Right through there for a strike. The Jays with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hit on the ground to short. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
One out man at first. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3. There's the strike. The tying run at the plate. Strike 2. Now quick throw to first, and he's back safely. The 0-2.
That's the ball.
That's the third. He gets to it with a slide, and he beats it. He's safe.
He beat it.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 5, Dalton Varsho.
In the air, left field. Judge on the move. And there's 2 down. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jake Bird done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
So they turn to their closer, David Bednar.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Sanchez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Swing and a pop-up. Has room, and he makes the catch. So they strand a pair. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Yankees 2 and the Jays nothing.
Now pitching for the
Back
Blue
now,
Jays,
new pitcher on the mound
number
as we roll
35,
into the bottom of the eighth. Joe Mantiply. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
This one popped up. Jimenez. One away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
McMahon.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
The right fielder, Spencer.
2 down, bases empty. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Down in order go the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back now in the Bronx, and now for the Jays, Lenny Sosa. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
That one inside, and it's 1-0. The Yankees trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Popped up. And there's one down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andres Jimenez. And a swing and a bouncer, foul of first. That one in there across the letters.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
In the dirt, throws to second, and he's out easily.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Bednar is just one strike away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. In the air, right field. Jones should have this one. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long